Hello. Are we here? I see any comments? Why can't I see any comments? There you go. Gotta pop out chat window. Hello, everyone. Whoever is there. Just finishing up a few bits, so it's a bit delayed. Let's see. I've got 3 viewers so far. Oh, I haven't got it all ready. There's just a couple of photographs that I am uploading that I can show you the answers, which I haven't quite got ready. So, welcome to today's quiz. I have decided that next week, as it's my 10th quiz, is going to be the last one for now. I don't know about if I'll be doing anything in the future, but live streaming is always here, so I can if I want to. But with the lockdown easing and everyone being able to go out more and things, I thought it's a good time to stop, and gives me a bit more time to go out and do things as well. So make sure you are here next week for the finale quiz, and we can see who the overall quiz winner is going to be. Let me see, what have I got to do? I've got to upload that question. So this week, with all the protests and things going on, am I still working? I'm going a bit jerky. Hopefully you can still see me. Let me know if I'm going off a little bit. Am I still there? Hopefully. I forgot what I was saying. Anyway, sign up if you haven't already in the sign up sheet, which is in the description, I believe. But I can also post it in the comments. Yeah, if you were going out to a pub quiz, normally you'd pay a pound or two as an entry fee, buy a couple of drinks or something. So this week I was asking anyone who is playing along at home if you could donate a pound or two to one of the groups that I've put in the description. Then that would sort of be like a sign up fee that goes to a good cause and helps out. So yeah, if everyone who's playing could spare a couple of pounds or something. There's also some resources to look up and share if you don't want to, if you can't afford anything right now, so you could maybe share some stuff. Okay, let's see. Got one more picture that I don't have. Right. That's the one I haven't uploaded. Okay, I'm going to start any minute. Any minute I'm going to start. Just waiting for some more people in the sign-up sheet. At the moment, we've only got one team in the sign-up sheet, but more viewers. I'm sure more playing. This week, as Milan is not playing in a team this week because our internet is not working and we can only have it for one device at a time, annoyingly, which means if I stop working, I won't be able to tell. By saying that you're not playing this week, so I'll go to tell if this is not working. So if I am lagging, then please comment in the comments. Okay, I think we can almost begin. Who have we got? Let's reload the sign-up sheet. Still only one team in the sign-up sheet. If the people who are watching, if you could let me know that this stream is actually working, so I'm not sure because it's going a bit slow. If you can see me, please comment and say that you can see me, and then I will know. Let's see. 5 views now, 5 viewers. Cool, we've got at least one person that can see me. So we've got another team in the sign-up sheet. Did I post the sign-up sheet in the comments? Yeah, I did. Sign-up sheet is in the comments, so pop your team name in there if you're not already. However, it doesn't seem to be anyone else signing up at the moment. Currently only 2 people there. So, the question is, there's only 2 teams. Do you still want to play with 2 teams, or should I just should I postpone it? That's the question. Let's see. Well, let me know. Do you want to play with just a couple of teams, or shall we postpone till next week? There may be another team joining at some point. 1 second. What did you say? Okay. Well, we're gonna have another team apparently, but they're not ready yet, so they're probably not gonna make it. Well, I could try and postpone it. I didn't really advertise this one very well. See if we can get some more teams. I don't know if anyone else will be joining us. Let's see if there's anyone online who looks like they would have. Hi, Chanchon. Hi, Chanchon. Well, maybe I'll just postpone it till next week. It says there are 6 viewers. However, only you 2 teams are signed up, so might be too few. Well, I'll probably say, if no one turns up in the next 5 minutes, that we should probably postpone it till next week. And I'll try and round up a few people for next week. I guess because I didn't do one last week, and I didn't advertise this week, people have forgotten about it a little bit. We've got someone else. Hello, Kat. Hello. Are you a team? I could play. Don't know what song to play. Okay, so we have three teams then. If you're here, if you want to sign up in the sign up sheet, there is a link at the top of the comments. Cool. I was just discussing whether to postpone or not, but if there are if there are 3 of you and you still want to play, then I can continue. I'm going to get some water, and then if everyone wants to play with 3 teams, then I will continue. But if that's not as fun, then I can postpone it that way. 3 teams. You want me to play Happy Birthday for your dad's 80, so play him Happy Birthday, says Brian. Meow. I can play Happy Birthday. Happy Birthday to 80-year-old dad. Happy birthday to Helen's dad, then. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Tony, who's 80. Happy birthday to you. Whoops. Whoops. Almost. Well, there's three of you. If you guys want to play, then I'll play, and we can do it. And we have a first and a second and a third, and as we've got a birthday, I'll be back. Okay. Let's do it then. Let's do a quiz. So, where are my questions? That's what I need first. Anyway, as I was saying, next week, yes, it's going to be the last one for a little bit. So, I'll actually tell people about that one. But yeah, make sure you come stick around. You're very welcome, Tony. A happy birthday to you. So yes, come along next week for the grand finale where I can name our ultimate winners for the entirety of the quizzing. As I said before, there's some links in the comments for people to donate to some organizations instead of a sign-up fee if you can. But again, I was hoping there'd be a few more people for that. But we'll see. Don't open Photoshop. Don't want to open Photoshop. Okay, I'm starting as soon as I've got my questions. Okay, so we've got 4 rounds as usual. We've got general knowledge, then it's TV and films. And then this week, because of all the riots and everything going on, we've got current affairs / political activism third round. And then, as per usual again, the music fourth round. Round one, however, which is the one we're going to start with, is the general knowledge round. So grab your pens, grab your paper, and we shall begin. Question one is, what word is given to a procession of wagons or mules or camels traveling together in single file? So what's the word that is given to a procession traveling together in single file? It can be a procession of wagons, of mules, or of camels. And it's usually used talking about processions of travelers going across great expanses like deserts and such. What is that word? A word that is given to a procession of wagons or mules or camels traveling together in single file. That's question one. Okay, question number two. What word comes from the Middle English word potchen, with the literal meaning hidden in a bag? So I was going to, I'll type that word into the comments so that you can, in case I'm pronouncing it wrong, the Middle English word, that is, how is it pronounced? Double C. There it is in the comments, potchen. What word comes from the Middle English word potchen, which I've written there, which has the literal meaning hidden in a bag? Hidden in a bag. So what is that word that comes from that? What word comes from this Middle English word? Okay, question number three. What is the name of the subgenre of hip-hop music that originated in southern United States during the late 1990s? And the genre gets its name from the same Atlanta slang word, which refers to a place in which drugs are sold illegally. It's a bit of a mouthful, that question, a lot to take in, so I will repeat it again. So it's looking for a name of the subgenre of hip-hop music. Subgenre of hip-hop music name. And it originated in southern United States during the 1990s, and it gets its name from the same Atlanta slang word, which refers to a place in which drugs are sold illegally. What is the name of that subgenre? What is that genre of music? These first round questions are a bit difficult to understand, aren't they? Why did I write them like this? Hopefully you're understanding them all. Okay. Question number, what are we up to? 4. Okay, not such a complicated one to understand. Question 4. How many hours in 7,200 minutes? How many hours are 7,200 minutes? That's just maths. How many hours in 7,200 minutes? So I won't give you so much time to think about that. I'll move straight on to question number 5. A bouquet such as a bouquet of flowers. A bouquet can be used as the collective term for which bird? Which bird can the word bouquet be used as a collective term for? The bouquet. A bouquet can be used as the collective term for which bird? Okay, question number, what are we? 6. Okay, we've got an anagram. This is an anagram question. I'm going to be looking for an author. So I'm going to post it in the comments. The anagram is... Where have my comments gone? I don't know. The anagram is ha! Old lard. There it is in the comments. Ha! Old lard. And that is an author. The anagram of an author. Tell me who the author is. Ha! Old lard. The anagram. Okay. Question number 7 of the general knowledge round. What is the other common name given to the Brothers Grimm tale, Little Briar Rose? Ha! What is the other common name given to the Brothers Grimm's tale, Little Briar Rose? What other name does it go by? That's Little Briar Rose, the Brothers Grimm tale. Goes by another common name. What is it? Hi, Shanshan. You wanna come say hi? Come say hi to the guys. Here she is. She's back. She likes to say hi nowadays. So next we've got a question about the Beano. Don't know if many of you know a lot about it, but this is I've got a picture that goes with this one to help you. The question is, what is the name of the leader of the Bash Street Kids in the Beano comics? And in case you didn't know which one the leader is, there's a picture just here. So there's a picture of the one that I'm talking about. She always comes to say hello nowadays. She's nice. Hopefully she'll be back later for a longer chat. Okay, where are we? What question are we up to? That was question number 8. Question number 9. What is the primary use for the drug zolpidem? Zolpidem. Don't quite know if that's how you pronounce it, but that's just phonetically. I'll type it into the comments. There you go. What is the primary use for the drug zolpidem? And we've got one more question for the general knowledge round. Question number 10. Another picture to go with it. What type of fruit do the Sun-Maid growers of California Cooperative sell? That's the Sun-Maid growers of California Cooperative. What type of fruit do they sell? Here is a picture of their design, their product logo. What is the Sun-Maid selling? Result. Now I read them back. Quite odd questions. However, that's all because I was trying to make them link up to the bonus question, which is what links all of the answers in round 1. For the bonus question, what links all of those answers, all the correct answers? So all of the answers from round 1, what links them for the bonus question, for the bonus point? Okay, that's general knowledge. I'm going to do round 2, TV and film, and then we'll come back and do the answers for rounds 1 and 2. Chanchon's back. Meow. Want to say hello to the guys? Say hello. Okay, let's move straight on to round 2 then. I reckons. Okay, so this is TV and film. Let's see how much you know about TV and film. Question number 1. Which 3 films... Oh, actually, before I start, I haven't got my headphones today, and the fans have started being quite loud, so I'm just going to turn them off a second. Hopefully I won't start lagging. Let me know if I start lagging. I'll have to put them back on again. Question 1. Which 3 films make up what is known as the Three Flavors Cornetto Trilogy? Which 3 films make up what is known as the Three Flavors Cornetto Trilogy? 3 films, a point for each correct film. So 3 points up for grabs. Ooh, I forgot. Normally I run through the first round questions before I move on to round 2. But I will do that at the end of round 2. I'll just run through all of the first 2 round questions. Round 2 question number 2 is one of my synonym questions, one of my confusing synonym questions. For instance, the last time's one was A Frightful Dream Upon Tree Alley, which was Nightmare on Elm Street. Each word or few words is a synonym of another word or phrase which makes up the film. I think most of you have done it before and can explain to those who haven't. So yeah, last week's one was A Frightful Dream, which is a nightmare upon Tree Alley, which was on Elm Street, so Nightmare on Elm Street. This week's one, I'm rambling on, this week's one, oops, I was about to post the answer then, we don't want to do that. Oops, I'm just trying to copy and paste it into the comments so you can see it. This one is Evolution That's Taken into Custody. Evolution That's Taken into Custody. Why is it doing that? Putting gaps in between all my letters. Weird. The gaps, otherwise you won't be able to read that. You probably understood it from my words anyway. Into D. I was putting gaps in between every letter, which I had to go with. Anyway, evolution that's taken into custody. What is that film? That's question number 2. Okay, this week, it's the first of another one of the classic film posters. Here is the first one. This week, featuring my brother. Just gonna check it myself because I compiled them in. Oops. I compiled them in a bit of a rush, and I don't want to show you the answer instead of the question. Let me just check it's the right one. Yes, the right one. There it is. Question 3 is the movie poster. Check out that movie poster featuring my brother twice. It's actually not a poster, it's a scene from a film. It's a scene from a film, and you're going to tell me what the film is. That's Kai, shocked, and Kai not so shocked by this, what appears to be a handshake at this moment. What is the film that this film still is taken from? That I have cleverly incorporated my brother's face into. Okay, that is number 3. Number 4. Question number 4, round 2. What year did Buffy the Vampire Slayer first air? It's Buffy the Vampire Slayer, TV show. No, Bryony watched it, so hopefully she'll have an idea. What year did Buffy the Vampire Slayer first air? Ooh, we've got Formerly in the teams as well. I hadn't noticed. Another team there. Hi, when did you join? Hopefully not hopefully quite a while ago. I'm going to repeat all the questions from round 1 and 2 anyway, if you missed any. That one, what year did Buffy the Vampire Slayer first air, is number 4. Number 5, Tracy Island is the primary location for which 1960s TV series? It's Tracy Island. Tracy Island is the primary location of which 1960s TV series? Okay. Now I've got for you some lyrics that are from a TV show. And you've just got to tell me what TV show had, well, from a theme tune from a TV show, I should say. You've got to tell me what the TV show is. However, the verse of the lyrics that I'm going to show you was cut from the theme tune of the TV show. So this is an extra verse, which you don't normally hear, but fans of the show should know. Again, a little confusing, but hopefully you will understand. I'm going to post it again in the comments. So here's the Lyrics from the missing verse of a TV show theme. Too many characters. I've posted it in 2 parts. Hold on. First part. Says, well, the plane landed, and when I came out, there was a dude who looked like a cop standing there with my name out. I ain't trying to get arrested yet. I just got here. I sprang with the quickness like lightning, disappeared. What TV show has that as a missing verse for its theme tune? Name that TV show. It's a it's a 90s TV show. 90s TV show, and you'd know the lyrics to most of the theme tune, but this is the missing verse. Okay. Now for a quote. This is a famous quote from a film. Just tell me the film and, if you can, who said it. So 2 points up for grabs, 1 for the film, 1 for the person that said it. Which character said the famous quote, "I'm not bad, I was just drawn that way"? And from which film was it? I'm not bad, I was just drawn that way. There's the quote. Where's it from? And who said it? Okay. Question number 8 is another one of my special TV posters. This is a poster for a TV show that I have altered somewhat. You just got to tell me what the real TV show is called. There is the link in the comments to the TV show, which I have called Me and My Brother and Sister Having a Nice Bike Ride. That classic TV show starring me and Kai and Bryony. What is this TV show? Okay, question number 9. The Callows should have been here for this one, the Pinky and Perky Blinders, because it is a Peaky Blinders question. What is the name of the Peaky Blinders intro song and who sings it? So another 2 points up for grabs. 1 for the show and 1 for the artist who plays the song. What is the name of the song in Peaky Blinders intro and who sings it? Peaky Blinders. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, and finally, number 10. Who is the only Disney princess who is inspired by an actual person? Who is the only Disney princess who is inspired by an actual person? Okay, before I do the answers, I'm going to whiz through the questions from round 1 and 2 again and go straight onto the answers if no one wants anything repeated. So, question 1 was, Question 1 of round 1 was, what word is given to a procession of wagons or mules or camels traveling together in single file? Question 2 was, what word comes from the Middle English word potchen, which I wrote in the comments, with the literal meaning hidden in a bag? What word comes from that? Number 3 was, what is the name of the subgenre of hip-hop that originated in the southern United States during the late 1990s? The genre gets its name from the same Atlanta slang word, which refers to a place in which drugs are sold illegally. Question number 4 is, how many hours in... No. Question number 4 is, how many hours is 7,200 minutes? That's 7,200 minutes. How many hours is that? Number 5 is, a bouquet can be used as the collective term for which bird? Then we had the anagram, ha! Oh, lard. Ha! Old lard, sorry. That was an author. Again, posted in the comments. Then number 7 was, what is the other common name given to the Brothers Grimm tale Little Briar Rose? Number 8 was, what is the name of the leader of the Bash Street Kids in the Beano comics? Again, photo posted in the comments. Number 9 was, what is the primary use for the drug zolpidem? Number 10 was, what type of fruit do the Sun-Made Growers of California cooperatives sell? With a picture in the comments. And then the bonus question was, what links all of those answers? Then in round 2, we had, which 3 films make up what is known as the Three Flavors Cornetto trilogy. Then we had the synonym question, evolution that's taken into custody. What TV show is that? Number 3 was the film scene with my brother shaking hands with himself. Then number 4 was, what year did Buffy the Vampire Slayer first air? Number 5 was Tracy Island as the primary location for which 1960s TV series. Number 6 was, what 90s TV show has this as its missing lyrics in its theme tune, which I posted in the comments. Every time I say that one, I can't word it right. Hopefully you know what I mean. Number 7 was, which character said the famous quote, "I'm not bad, I'm just drawn that way"? And which film was it from? 2 points up for grabs. And then we had question 8, which was the TV show poster featuring me, my brother, and my sister riding bikes. Then we had number 9, which was, what is the name of the Peaky Blinders intro song and who sings it? 2 points up for grabs again. Number 10 was, who is the only Disney princess who is inspired by an actual person? Okay, so let's do the answers. Unless anyone has any particular questions they want me to repeat, let me know quickly in the comments. Otherwise, I'll just go straight on and start with the answers for round 1. Who do we have? The Newts from Crete, David's Magic Shoe, Potion Salads, and Formerly. On the score sheet, I have the overall scores for the whole of the quizzing period. On the right, past the Who's There section, and you can see the leaderboard. Okay, let's do the answers then, because I guess no one needs anything repeating. Okay, round 1, answers. Question 1. What word is given to a procession of wagons or mules or camels traveling together in single file? That would be a caravan. A caravan is the answer I was looking for. A caravan of travelers traveling across the desert. caravan. Question 2. What word comes from the Middle English word pochen, with the literal meaning hidden in a bag? And that is poach, or poaching, as in illegally hunting. To poach or poaching. That's in the sense to illegally hunt animals, but I don't know if poaching an egg comes from the same word. I couldn't tell you, but poach or poaching is the answer. Number 3, what is the name of the subgenre of hip-hop music that originated in the southern United States during the late 90s? The genre gets its name from the same Atlanta slang word, which refers to a place in which drugs are sold illegally. The answer for that one is trap. Trap music. Trap is the answer. Question number 4, how many hours is 7,200 minutes? 7,200 minutes is 120 hours. 120 is the answer I was looking for. 120. Question number 5. A bouquet can be used as a collective term for which bird? That would be for pheasants. Pheasants. A bouquet of pheasants. I think you can only use it to describe it as a bouquet when they are being chased into the sky, unfortunately, by dogs or whatever they use. A bouquet of pheasants. Then we had the anagram of the author. Ha! Old lard. And that one was Roald Dahl. Roald Dahl was the author I was looking for. Number 7 was, what other common name is given to the Brothers Grimm tale Little Briar Rose? And that's Sleeping Beauty. Little Briar Rose is the Brothers Grimm version of Sleeping Beauty. Sleeping Beauty. Okay, question number 8 was, what is the name of the leader of the Bash Street Kids in the Beano comics? With the picture in the comments. His name is Danny. Danny with the cap and the skull and crossbones. That's Danny. Number 9 was, what is the primary use for the drug Zolpidem? And that is, Zolpidem is sleeping pills. Sleeping treatment is the correct answer. Sleeping treatment, sleeping pills. That's number 9. Number 10, what type of fruit do the Sun-Made Growers of California cooperatives sell? Picture in the comments. That is raisins. Raisins. Imagine that little logo on a little box, about that big. And there would be raisins inside. And the bonus question, what links all of those answers? Caravan, poaching, trap, 120, pheasants, Roald Dahl, Sleeping Beauty, Danny, sleeping treatment, sleeping pills, raisins. It is Danny, champion of the world. Danny, champion of the world, the Roald Dahl book. That's the bonus question. So that's round 1. Go over to the sign-up sheet, put in your scores. We'll see where we are. And then I'll do the scores for round 2. But let's see where we are here first. We have a 9. That's pretty good. It's a pretty good start. It's very good, in fact, considering there's only 10 or 11 up for grabs. It's looking to be a strong start with the Newts from Crete. Formerly with 5. David Magic Shoe with another 9. Oh, Potion Sellers coming in very strong with a 10. Full 10. That means, I think, yeah, you only got one question wrong. out of all of them. Good job. Good job, potion sellers. In the lead with 10 points. Not far behind with a couple of 9s and a 5, but anything could happen. This is a mere first round. So let's see where the next round takes us. Let's do the answers for round 2, the TV and films round. Okay, so yeah. Job, you guys. Okay, question 1 of round 2 was, which 3 films make up what is known as the Three Flavors Cornetto Trilogy? And the answers I was looking for, 1 point for each correct answer, remember, so 3 up for grabs. The answers I was looking for were Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, and The World's End. Hot Fuzz, Shaun of the Dead, and World's End. The World's End, Hot Fuzz, Shaun of the Dead. If you got all those 3 right, give yourself 3 points. The synonym round. Question 2. Evolution that's taken into custody. What is the TV show? It was Arrested Development. Evolution that's taken into custody. Arrested Development. Question number 3 was the scene from the film with my bro Kai. What was the film? It was Brief Encounter. There's the actual film still. I'll post there so you can see what it should have looked like. Click it myself, make sure it's like that. Yes, that's more like it. More of what looked like a emotional scene than the one I painted. Okay, question number 4. What year did Buffy the Vampire Slayer first air? That would be 1997. 1997 was the year that Buffy the Vampire Slayer first came to light on our TV screens. 97. Question number 5 was Tracy Island is the primary location for which 1960s TV series? Tracy Island is from Thunderbirds. All those puppets. That's where all those puppets lived. Or worked. Saw it a while ago, but I don't remember. Thunderbirds, anyway. Okay, then my confusingly worded number 6 question was the extract of lyrics from a TV theme. Only they were axed from this verse was taken out of the actual TV theme. Well, the plane landed, and when I came out, there was a dude who looked like a cop standing there with my name up. I ain't trying to get arrested yet. I just got here. I sprang with a quickness like lightning, disappeared. That is a missing verse from TV show theme tune from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air is the answer. You can wrap it along to that theme tune. You can look for there's also another couple of missing verses which you can look up as well, but they also mentioned Bel-Air in them, so I chose this one so that you wouldn't get it super easy. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Number 7, which character said the famous quote, "I'm not bad, I'm just drawn that way"? And which film is it from? The answer is Jessica Rabbit from Who Framed Roger Rabbit. So 2 points if you got both those right. Jessica Rabbit and Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Jessica Rabbit was the one that said it, and that's the film. Question number 8 was the TV show poster. It has me, Kai, and Bryony having a merry day out on our bikes. What was... Oops, I was about to post the same one again. What was the TV show? Was Call the Midwife. BBC's Call the Midwife. Here's what it should have looked like. Take a peek there. Okay, question number 9. Question number 9. What is the name of the Peaky Blinders intro song, and who sings it? And it is Red. There, I can't speak today. The answer is Red Right Hand by Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds. Another 2 points if you got those both right. Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds singing Red Right Hand. Normally I would have the song to be able to play it to you, but I was out at the park and got back too late to give you all of the bits I meant to, unfortunately. I do apologise. But you can go and look it up and listen. Red Right Hand, Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds. That also applies to later on in the quiz when I play the musical intros. I don't have the original intros to play you. Maybe I'll find them online and try and play them via YouTube for you to hear. And question number 10 was, who is the only Disney princess who is inspired by an actual person? That would be Pocahontas. Pocahontas was the answer I was looking for there. Okay, so that's round 2. Tot up your scores. Head on over to the sign-up sheet. Let's see how we're doing. Potion sellers currently are in the lead. Let's see if anyone is overtaken. Oof. That's a strong start from Formerly. 10 points in there. A 9. A 9 from David's Magic Shoe. Another 9. Another strong score. 12, 11. Goodness me. Goodness me. What does that mean? What does that mean to the total scores? That means that Potion sellers are still currently in the lead, having scored highest in both rounds 1 and 2. Well done. Well done to Kat and Jack. Storming the lead so far. But the Newts from Crete, not with my sister included, not far behind. And David's Magic Shoe and Formerly also not far behind them with 18 and 15. So let's see where we go from there. I'm going to top up my water, get a bit more hydration. Feel free to do the same. I'll be back in a little bit, very soon in fact, and we'll start with rounds 3 and 4. We've got the current affairs and political activism round coming up, relating to the protests that have been happening throughout the world, and then we've got the music round. You know what I forgot to do at the very beginning, which was very silly of me. I forgot to give you the picture round, so I'll do that now. You have less time to look at it. I'm going to give you the picture round right now though, because you should have had it already. Here it is. So click on that link. Maybe you can keep it in an extra tab so that you've got it to look back on. You've got the rest of the time for rounds 3 and 4. Take a look at it. This is my super cool album, which is actually a compilation of lots of albums. Some are easy to identify, some are more difficult. There are 12 bits from album covers on there. You just got to tell me which album covers they are from. 2 points for each one, the artist and the album name. So there are 24 points up for grabs with the picture around. I've numbered on there the different points. Yeah, just tell me all the albums and artists that are on my compilation Pasha Super Cool album. I apologize for not posting it earlier, but there you go. Now you have it. Take a good look. And I'll be back in a second for rounds 3 and 4. Don't go anywhere. Or go somewhere, but come back if you want. I'm back. And I have cherries. Freshly picked cherries, which are a little yellow in colour. Let's see where I'm going to rearrange the scores so that we have the leaders at the top. Bernie was commenting on the score. Yes, Milan is not playing today because of our internet's not working, so only one of us can be connected to the internet at a time, which means she can't stream this. Which is a shame. But Shoshan, you're back. Come to say hi again. You want to come up? You want me to lift you? Okay, there we go. Okay, who's ready for round 3 then? As I said, round 3 is about the things going on in the world with the protests. In the description of this YouTube video, there is, if you wanted to get more involved, there's some resources there for people in the UK, things that you can do and learn more about the everything that is going on. So yeah, get involved in it all, and check out the links that I have posted. It is both the band and the artist name and the album title. If you can name both, then you get 2 points, 1 for each. So yeah, 24 points up for wherever. All right, let's do it. Let's do round 3, question 1. Oh yeah, also in the description, I think I posted the links to the places where you can donate some money to organizations and causes. So you can find that there as well. Okay, question 1. Start with one which I'm sure everyone will know. Maybe not. In my opinion, the first one is the easiest one. Question 1. What Bristol statue was recently ripped down and thrown into the river by protesters? Yes. What Bristol statue was recently ripped down and thrown into the river by protesters? I say it's the easiest one because it's been all over Facebook. And I believe I may have posted it myself. So. What statue was pulled down, rolled through the streets, and chucked into the river? By protesting Bristolians. Question number 2 is an anagram. Another anagram. This time we are looking for an American political activist. I'm going to post it in the comments. So the anagram is a saving deal. A saving deal. And that's an anagram of a political activist. Tell me who it is. That's question 2. Okay, in 1833, this is question number 3. In 1833, the government pledged £20 million in order to reimburse the owners of slaves when slavery was abolished in Britain. And the government was using taxpayers' money to make payments for this debt up until which year? So the government was a massive sum of money, £20 million, which was a lot more in 1833. And they pledged that money to reimburse the owners of slaves when slavery was abolished. And government was using the taxpayers' money to make the payments for this debt up until which year? You tell me. Okay, now I've got for the question 4, I've got a book, and I've taken away the title. So tell me what it's called. What is this book? There it is. New York Times bestseller, Mass Incarceration in the Age of Blindness. It's a book by Michelle Alexander. Yeah, what's the name of this book? I believe on the resources, one of the links that I've put in the comments has a list of books and TV shows and films which are good to watch and to read for learning more about these issues. So this is on one of them, I'm sure. Question number 5. What animal gives its name to the organization founded by Bobby Seale and Huey Newton? That's the organization founded by Bobby Seale and Huey Newton. What animal gives its name to them? Okay, question number 5 is complete this tweet from Trump. This is a tweet from Donald Trump about the riots that were caused by the George Floyd killing, George Floyd murder. I put a blank in it, so you just got to fill in the blank of what Trump said. Okay, so I'm gonna post it in the comments again. Oop, again, it's too long, so I'll do it in 2 parts. Part 1. The tweet is, these thugs are dishonoring the memory of George Floyd, and I won't let this happen. Just spoken to Governor Tim Walz and told him that the military is with him all the way. Any difficulty, and we will assume control. But when what did he end that quote with? Apart from thank you, what comes first? Twitter decided to hide this tweet. They didn't take it down because they thought it was still important for people to see it, but they hid it for inciting violence. Violated one of their inciting violence rules. That may give you a clue. Number 7, the US protests sparked by the death of George Floyd have triggered civic unrest in America at a scale not seen since the assassination of Martin Luther King Jr. What I want to know is, what year was that Martin Luther King was assassinated? I'll read it out again because I didn't read it very well. The US protests sparked by the death of George Floyd have triggered civic unrest in America at a scale not seen since the assassination of Martin Luther King Jr. What year was that? What year was Martin Luther King killed? Question number 8. In which US city did protesters manage to burn down a police precinct? Which was the American city where the protesters managed to burn down a police precinct? Okay. Next, I have question. Oh, you're crying, Chanchon? Chanchon's crying at me. What does she want? What do you want, Chanchon? You want to come up here and say hi again? Come on. There we go. There we go. So where was I? Where was I before you started crying? Alors, I was at question number 9, yes. So I've got a picture of a film. I've taken away the title. Just tell me what the film is. This is a film directed by Ava DuVernay. I'm not sure how you pronounce the name. Here it is in the. Oops. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Here it is in the comments. Take a look and name that film. I watched it recently. It's a very good film. I would recommend it, but it's got some bits which are very difficult to watch in it. So, just as a warning, some parts of it are very difficult to watch and very graphic. Name that film. Okay, finally, I have a quote. And you just got to tell me who said it. Who said this? It is certain, in any case, that ignorance, allied with power, is the most ferocious enemy justice can have. There you go, I've posted it in the comments also. It is certain, in any case, that ignorance, allied with power, is the most ferocious enemy justice can have. Who said that quote? All right, that's round 3. I will quickly run through. Oh, Jean-Jean, you off? We're just gonna peruse the books, see which one you want to read. I'll just quickly run through the questions one more time. Question 1 was what the anagram of Adil saving? The anagram was for an American political activist. Number 3, in 1833, the government pledged £20 million in order to reimburse the owners of slaves when slavery was abolished in Britain. The government was using taxpayers' money to make payments for this debt up until which year? Number 4 was the book, which I posted the image of in the comments. What is the name of the book? Number 5, what animal gives its name to the organization founded by Bobby Seale and Huey Newton? Number 6 was fill in the blanks. Complete the Trump tweet, which is also in the comments. Number 7, the U.S. protests sparked by the murder of George Floyd have triggered civic unrest in America at a scale not seen since the assassination of Martin Luther King Jr. What year was he killed? Number 8 was in which U.S. city did protesters manage to burn down a police precinct? Number 9, what is the name of the film directed by Ava DuVernay, which I posted in the comments? And number 10 was who said it is certain, in any case, that ignorance allied with power is the most ferocious enemy justice can have. Okay, time for the final round, the music round. Don't forget also, have a look at the picture round again if you haven't got all of the answers. See how many you can get, if not all of them. Some of them are quite difficult. Some of them are real easy. Some of them, I think, are pretty difficult. We'll see. The music round. So we have. Why are they like this? I've numbered them, but the numbers don't go up to 10 for some reason. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. That's my numbering system for some reason. There are 10 questions, I think. I've got 7 questions and then 3 musical intros. I did have 3 musical intros. One of them has disappeared. I do have 3 musical intros that I'll play. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. I've done something weird with the with my questions, and I've added an extra question and taken another one away, so I'll work it out as I go along. Let's see. Okay, we'll start with question number 1 of the music round. Who was the first female artist included in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? Who was the first female artist inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? I can give you the date. It was in 1987. There haven't been that many female artists inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, unfortunately. But this was the first. Who was it? Question number 2. How many strings does a sitar have? A sitar. How many strings does it have? Now, it does vary. There are a few different types. So I've written down 4 correct answers that it could be, depending on the type that you have. But just write down what you think, and any of the correct answers that are up there you can have a point for. How many strings does a sitar have? Not a guitar. A sitar. The Indian stringed instrument. It's very large and twangy. Question number 3. Which famous British musician played a wizard singer in the Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire film? You can have a bonus point for the character name, although I don't know if it's even said in the film, so you'd have to be a big fan to know that. Which famous British musician played a wizard singer in Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire? Performed some music in Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, I think, as well. Which famous British musician was it? Okay, and then question number 4. I'm going to type the name into the comments because I'm going to give you a name of a famous singer, and you've got to tell me what she is more commonly known as, because this is her real name. Professionally, she is called something else. So, what is Eunice Kathleen Waymore more famously known as? There's the name in the comments. Eunice Kathleen Waymore. What is she more famously known as? What is she professionally called? Eunice Kathleen Waymore. Okay, question number 5. We have some lyrics, and you've got to fill in the blank, fill in the missing words. 3 points up for grabs. 1 point for the song name, 1 point for the artist name, and another point for the blank that you have to fill. I will post it in the comments so you can see. What is this lyrics from? What are these lyrics from? What song is this? Hold on. It's not coming up properly. Okay, I'll put it in parts again. 1, 2. It's in 2 parts. Here it is. His mother told him, "Someday you will be a man, and you'll be the leader of a big old band. Many people coming from miles around to hear you play your music when..." What? That. His mother told him, "Someday you will be a man, and you will be the leader of a big old band. Many people coming from miles around to hear you play your music when..." Blank. Okay, what's the blank? What's the song? Who sings it? Okay, and then before I move on to the guitar and do the musical intros, I have question number, well, it says question number 6, but it's not, it's question number 7. Is that the right one? Yeah. Yeah, this is the album cover. I'm going to post it in the comments. It's an album cover, and I have taken away the bits that would give it away. You just got to tell me what the album cover is. Again, a point for the artist and a point for the album name. Where did my comments go? There they are. There they are. There's the album cover. Take a look at that. Tell me, who is it and what's the name of it? All right. Let's try and do some musical intros then. Now, I haven't really practiced these very much, as I just learned them today, so we'll see how it goes. Hopefully I'll get them right, and hopefully you'll be able to hear what they are. Okay. Okay, the first one. This is question number 7, or first of the musical intros. Tell me what song it is and who sings it. 2 points up for grabs for each one. Again. Okay, that's the first one. Played twice. Didn't play it very well the first time, so I played it again. Hopefully you got that. Let me know if you want any of these repeating. This is the second one. This is the one I need to try and remember. Okay. Hopefully it goes like this. Oops. Whoop. I can't play this one, but hopefully you're hearing enough to be able to get the answer. I'll try one more time. I think that's hopefully relatively recognizable if you know the song. We'll see if anyone gets it. I can always play them again if you want me to play them again. Last one is goes like this. What song is that? Let's play it one more time. It was like this. Maybe I should play it more like that. That's how it goes. Maybe a little tougher this time, considering I can't play them very well. But maybe you got them. Let me know in the comments if you want me to repeat any of those. And I will repeat all of the questions from that round quickly before we go on to the final answers of those two rounds. The music round, the question... Oh, did I repeat the... I think I repeated the questions from round 3. If I didn't, let me know and I'll do it again. Round 4, the questions were... Who was the first female artist induced into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? Number 2 was how many strings does a sitar have? Question 3 was which famous British musician played a wizard singer in Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire and sang in it? Question 4 was what is Eunice Kathleen Waymont more famously known as? What's her professional name? Then we had number 5, which was the fill in the blanks, which was his mother told him someday you will be a man and you will be the leader of a big old band, many people coming from miles around to hear you play your music, and what? Then we had number 6, which was an album cover, which I posted in the comments there. And then, yes, 7, 8, 9, I'm missing a question. I did do this wrong, were the musical intros that I did. So I will give you another question because I had one, but I skipped it because I thought, I don't know what I've done. I'm going to give you a bonus question because I needed 9 then. Here it is. What was Britney Spears' first single called? It can be the number 10 question. What was Britney Spears' first single called? Britney Spears, her first single, what was it called? Okay, do any of you need any of those repeating? In fact, any questions from round 4 or 3 or intros or anything? Let me know if you need anything repeating. Otherwise, I'm going to go ahead and give you the answers for round 3. Let's see where we are at. All right, I think we have no words from anyone, so I guess that is everyone knows what they're doing. Good on you. All right, All right. Let's get on with some scoring. Let's see if anyone is going to overtake the potion sellers or if they're going to storm to victory. Don't forget, you've still got your Picture Round album cover questions to get. Potentially, you might have already, I don't know. Okay, so round 3. The questions were: number 1. What Bristol statue was recently ripped down and thrown into the river by protesters? And that was, of course, Edward Colston. His statue was ripped down just yesterday or the day before, and thrown into the river by protesters. Edward Colston, the big old slave trader. Not entirely sure why the statue was still there today anyway, but now it's gone. Edward Colston was the answer. Number 2, American political activist anagram. The anagram was a deal saving. No, a saving deal. That makes more sense. Who was the American political activist? It was Angela Davis. She was the anagram I was looking for. Angela Davis. Question number 3. In 1833, the government pledged £20 million in order to reimburse the owners of slaves when slavery was abolished in Britain. The government was using taxpayers' money to make payments for this debt up until which year? That was all the way up until 2015. 2015 was when they stopped paying off the debt to money they pledged to slave owners, which is pretty ridiculous, meaning that lots of people who are around today have paid taxes for essentially for the families of slave owners. 2015 was the answer I was looking for. Question number 4 was: what was the name of the book that I showed you a picture of? Here it is, with the writing on. The New Jim Crow. Yes! Exclamation marks. Exactly. It's crazy. That it was only a few years ago that the government stopped making payments for slave owners. The New Jim Crow was the answer for the book. There it is, The New Jim Crow. What's the next question? Next question is question 5. What animal gives its name to the organization founded by Bobby Seale and Huey Newton? The organization is the Black Panthers. So you can have Black Panthers or Panther. I'll give you a point for any of those. Panther or Black Panther is the answer I was looking for. And then we had the complete this tweet by Trump that Twitter hid for inciting violence. It went: these thugs are dishonoring the memory of George Floyd, and I won't let that happen. I just spoke to Governor Tim Walz and told him that the military is with him all the way, any difficulty, and we will assume control. But, the blank was, when the looting starts, the shooting starts. Thank you. A lovely bit of warmongering from the US Prime Minister there. I think he later not retracted his statement, but said that it was I don't know, taken out of context or something, like he usually does. Very odd. Anyway, when the looting starts, the shooting starts was the answer I was looking for there. Vile indeed. The question number 7 was, the US protests sparked by the murder of George Floyd have triggered civic unrest in America at a scale not seen since the assassination of Martin Luther King Jr. What year was that? It was 1968. 1968 was when Martin Luther King was killed. 1968. Number 8 was, in which US city did protesters manage to burn down a police precinct? And that was Minneapolis. Minneapolis in Minnesota. It was the Minneapolis police precinct. Number 9. What is the name of the film, which I posted down below, that I watched fairly recently and would recommend people watch? It is called 13th. There is the original poster without the words taken away. I say words, it's numbers. 13th. Yes, I really would recommend watching it, but as I said before, be prepared. It's not an easy watch. Number 10, who said, it is certain in any case that ignorance allied with power is the most ferocious enemy justice can have? Who said that? That was James Baldwin. James Baldwin, another political activist there. So that's the answers for round 3. As I said before, everyone should be getting more involved in this sort of thing, especially I believe everyone here, almost, if not all the people here are white, so especially us, we need to be getting super involved in these things. So if you want to find out more, go and look in the description for this video, and there's loads of resources and things which I've linked and places to donate. So yeah, get involved, because all of this needs to be, we need to be getting involved in it. Okay, so go over to the score sheets, pop in your scores. Some of you have already done that. Let's see, formally with 7 on that one. The Newts from Crete, only got 3 on this one. Could still catch up though. Potion Sellers with a 5. This is going all over the board with this round. Just David's Magic Shoe to go, but it looks like currently in the lead. How can that be? The Potion Sellers. Oh no, it's the Potion Sellers. And a 4 from David's Magic Shoe, which means that I couldn't read it, but now I can read it. Potion Sellers are still in the lead with 27 points. Congratulations to you guys, still holding the lead. However, the Newts from Crete are not far behind with 23 points, and the other 2 teams, David's Magic Shoe and Formerly, are both now on 22 points, which is just 1 point away. So it's anyone's game with two rounds yet left. One of them with 24 points up for grabs, which is the average of your scores anyway, I believe. So I will get on straight away with giving you the scores for round 2. Let's see what we're at. Round 2 is a music round. Question 1 was... Ooh, I've lost my comments. Where are my comments? I need my comments. Okay. Question number 1 was... Who was the first female artist induced? Who was the first female artist inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? That was Aretha Franklin, 1987. Aretha Franklin. She was the first female artist to be inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Aretha Franklin. Question number 2 was, how many strings does a sitar have? Now I'll give you a point if you got any of these right. It can have 18, 19, 20, or 21 strings, depending on the sitar. It can have between 18 and 21. So if you got any of the numbers between 18 and 21, 18, 19, 20, 21, then you can have a point. And I guess you can have a point for each number if you got them all right. Why not? Why not? Okay, question number 3. Which famous British musician played a wizard singer in Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire? And a bonus point for the character name, though I doubt that people will get that, but we'll see. It was Jarvis Cocker. Pope's Jarvis Cocker was in Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, singing and playing. He was known as Miron Wagtail, was his character name. Though, as I said, I'm not sure if they mentioned that in the film, but that was his character name. Maybe he's in the credits as that. Jarvis Cocker is the correct answer. Question number 4 was, what is Eunice Kathleen Waymond's more famous? What is Eunice Kathleen Waymond more famously known as? She's Nina Simone. That's the real name of Nina Simone. Eunice Kathleen Waymond. Nina Simone is the answer. Then we had the fill in the blanks for the lyrics, which was his mother told him, someday you will be a man and you'll be the leader of a big old band. Many people coming from miles around to hear you play your music when... What? Oops. I was going to post it in the comments, but it's all going wrong. So I won't do that. What's going on with my computer? Excuse me one moment. Technical difficulties. Okay, where was I? Ah, yes. Fill in the blanks. Many people coming from miles around to hear you play your music when... What is the blank? And that was... come and hear you play your music when the sun go down. When the sun go down is the answer. And that's Chuck Berry, Johnny B. Good. Johnny B. Good, Chuck Berry, and When the Sun Go Down. 3 points were there to be had. So if you got all 3 of those things, When the Sun Go Down, Chuck Berry, and Johnny B. Good, give yourself 3 points. And then we had the musical intros. Maybe I'll try and find them to play you as well. What was the first one? Oh, I have this one on my list. Okay. Apologies for this. Apologies for this. I'm just about getting to it. Music. Okay, this was the first one. Woo! That's an out-of-tune guitar. But hopefully you got it right. That was No Woman, No Cry. Bob Marley. Should have sounded like this. I found it. That was the first one. Okay, the second one, which was the one I couldn't really play very well. Let's see if I can play it this time. Yes, thank you for reminding me, because I messed up the questions. I didn't get the correct order, but I will get to that one. I would have missed it otherwise. I will come back to question 6, the album cover. It's the second of the intros, though. I'll do first. And it went a little bit like this. Whoop. Oh, it went something like that. And that was Green Onions by Booker T and the MGs. Should have sounded like... Green Onions, Booker T and the MGs. Okay. And then the last one was... Can't play it very well. And it went a bit like that. And that one was Paper Planes by MIA. Was it MIA or MIA? MIA, I think. Paper Planes. And it should have sounded... I'll have to load it on YouTube because I don't have this one on my laptop. It should have sounded like this. Should have... Oh, I was playing it way too fast. If you catch me at the border, I got visas in my name. If you come around here, I'll make them more than. There you go. Paper Planes, MIA. Okay, so let's go back now to question number 6, which was the album cover. Who was it and what was the name? It was Dr. Dre with The Chronic, and there is the original album cover without the censoring of things that would give it away. There we go, The Chronic by Dr. Dre. And then finally, We had the random question number 10. What was Britney Spears' first single called? And that was Baby One More Time. Or ... Baby One More Time. I can give you a point if you said Hit Me Baby One More Time, I guess, but the actual name is Baby One More Time. Okay, so that's the questions, the answers for the music round. Let me know if you need any repeating, because some of those were confusing because of the way I ordered it. Let me know if you need anything repeating. Otherwise, pop your scores in before I reveal the picture rounds. Let's see if we're on the same, if we're still in the same order, or if anyone's overtaken anyone. He's winning, or I'll tell you. You want to say hi?
I'm in my pajamas.
That's okay. You know most of the people. Let's see. In the lead at the moment is still Potion Sellers, which is Kat and Jack. Yeah, Chanchon is pleased that you guys are in the lead. Well done. But the Newts from Crete are joint second with Formerly at the moment, 30 points each. And then David's Magic Shoe is last place with 24. So with first, second, there's only 1 point in it. And there's 24 points left for the picture round, so anyone can win. Come here, Chanchon.
Just freaking out.
Come here, it's a tense moment, Chanchon. Anyone can win.
Oh, she's freaking out.
Oh no, oh no.
Oh no,
Oh no, she's freaking out. It's too tense for her. Okay, so Potion Sellers have been holding the lead throughout the quiz tonight. Let's see if they can keep it. Or if they're going to be overthrown at the last hurdle. Let's give you the answers for the picture round. So you should still have a picture round there. I'm going to post it again just in case some of you have lost it. There it is. The last link in the comments. That's the picture round. Okay, so I'm going to go one by one, naming what albums all the parts of this fancy album is from. They're all numbered there. Okay, number 1, which is the main background for the album, is of course the Beatles' Abbey Road. I'm sure everyone would have got that, hopefully. Number 2. Number 2 is, well, I put the wrong answer there, but it's not. It is Fleetwood Mac, Rumours, the ponytailed man, which is shaking hands with number 3, which is Pink Floyd, Wish You Were Here. So we've got number 1, the Beatles, Abbey Road. Number 2, Pink Floyd, Wish You Were Here. Number 3, Fleetwood Mac, Rumours. Remember, you get a point for the artist and a point for the album name. So those were the easiest ones, in my opinion. Number 4, which is the tower blocks in the background. They're off Joni Mitchell, Hissing of Summer Lawns. The Hissing of Summer Lawns by Joni Mitchell. Then we had number 5, which was this weird humanoid penguin creature, and that's from the Penguin Cafe Orchestra, from their album entitled Penguin Cafe Orchestra. So that's Penguin Cafe Orchestra, Penguin Cafe Orchestra. Number 6 is the T-shirt from number 2. The T-shirt that says, "I'm number 1, so why try harder?" That is from Fatboy Slim, "You've Come a Long Way, Baby." Fatboy Slim, "You've Come a Long Way, Baby." Or I can give you a point for if you said Greatest Hits as well, because it's the same person on the cover. I think there's on some remixes as well, but Fatboy Slim, "You've Come a Long Way." Number 7, the floating head in the sky, is Talking Heads. Talking Heads, Remain in Light. Remain in Light, Talking Heads. Number 8, the Traffic Cone. And that is Kraftwerk. Kraftwerk with the album Kraftwerk 2. Not Kraftwerk 1, Kraftwerk 2 is the album. Kraftwerk 2. Number 9, Little Bird Sitting on the Traffic Cone, or Landing on the Traffic Cone. That is from Christy Moore, The Spirit of Freedom. It's this little bird in a circle. Christy Moore, The Spirit of Freedom. Number 10, The Banana, which is the famous album cover by the Velvet Underground. And it is Velvet Underground and Nico. So that's the Velvet Underground and Nico by the Velvet Underground, or vice versa. Number 11, The Moon in the Sky, which goes very nicely with Joni Mitchell, I think, and her tower blocks. It is Mike Oldfield with Crisis. Crises, Mike Oldfield. That's the moon. And then finally, number 12, The Little Boy and the Cat in the foreground. It's Cat Stevens. Cat Stevens. And teaser for the Teaser and the Fire Cat. Teaser and the Fire Cat by Cat Stevens. Okay, there's all your answers. All of them. Let me know if you need any of them repeating. Otherwise, pop in your final scores and let's see who tonight's winner is. Is it gonna be the potion sellers, or are they gonna be overtaken? Ooh, we got an 8. We got a 9. We got a 10. Goodness me. It's crazy. 14. Weren't expecting that. Goodness me. Let's see what that's done. Let me just flip the scores around. Pew. That means at the top, they have been last place for a lot of the quiz, and now they've ended on first place. They are in the leaderboard overall in second place at the moment, but I'm sure now they will be moving up to first place. It's formally, or Quarantinis, or whatever you want to call them, with 44 points. Bravo, bravo. First place. You managed to overtake everyone. The Newts from Crete have also crept up into second place with 40 points. Alas, poor potion sellers, first place for 4 rounds in a row. Alas, you have come third with 39 points. And David's Magic Shoe with 33 points. But yeah, tonight's winners, formally, congratulations. Well done, everyone. It was a ferocious battle. But thank you for playing. I hope you enjoyed it. As I said earlier on, next week is my final quiz, officially. So make sure you come along next week, because that'll be your last chance. Thank you for playing. Yes, if you want to also, if you want to get more involved or read up more or find any more about the current issues with the protests and all of that round 3 was based upon, there's all of the links that I posted in the description for this video, where you can find out more, find out things you can do, places to donate, petitions to sign, letters to sign, everything's down there. If you can, post a little donation as like a sign-up fee for this, but going to one of those charities or organizations, then that would be great. Otherwise, I will hopefully see you next week for the final pub quiz with, I think, now formally in the lead, so they may win it overall. We'll see. We'll see next week. But yeah, thank you for playing. See you next time. Thank you, everyone. Bye. See you next time.